Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. We have new releases today. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for a long time for these. Ooh, we have the Amazonian Angel Oracle, working with angels, divas, and plant spirits. Oh, coolness. Oh, and we have Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. So we will do two videos. Look for Anatomy of a Witch Oracle, probably posted right after this one, the Amazonian Angel Oracle. And let's see if we can adjust that a little bit. Sorry, folks. Gotta adjust these lights a little bit. Okay, let's see what we got here. I am so ill-prepared. Now I gotta find the razor blade. Without cutting myself. Oh, success. Okay, here we go. Okay, packaging grade A. I can't get it off. I'm just having trouble right now. It's all the excitement for a new release. A 33 card deck and guidebook. This is pretty heavy. I'm like, it's a big guidebook, I'll bet. Or thick cards. So 33 card deck and guidebook inspired by Pablo Amaringo, the Amazonian Angel Oracle, working with angels, divas, and plant spirits by Howard G. Charing. One of those. Anyways, it says renowned. Oh, I can zoom this in a little bit for you guys. Let's see. Oh, yay. Maybe a little more. Oh, a little better. You can read it too if you want. Okay, I think his last name is Caring, which seems familiar. Anyway, renowned shamanic artist Pablo Amaringo left behind countless unfinished drawings and paintings when he passed away in 2009, as well as hundreds of pages of writings on his knowledge of the Mundo Amazonica, the spiritual world of the Amazon. Working with these unfinished materials, Howard Caring, longtime friend and student of Amaringo, has created an oracle and guidebook inspired by Pablo Amaringo's visionary art and spiritual wisdom. The deck includes 33 vivid, full-color cards, each featuring an angel, diva, or nature spirit set against an intricate backdrop of Amazonian jungle plants and animals, celestial bodies, ancient temples, spiritual symbols, and ayahuasca visions. Many of these angels and divas have appeared in Amaringo's paintings, part of the meaningful details that make his work unique and link it to the magic and mystery of the Amazon. The accompanying guidebook discusses the meaning of each card's angel, diva, or plant spirit and provides card spreads based on traditional shamanic practices such as the Mesa Norteña of North Peru. The book also includes thoughts for reflection for each card to help you connect with the shamanic spirits and angelic beings of the Amazon, as well as the visionary art of Pablo Amaringo. Howard G. Caring holds workshops internationally on shamanism as well as plant medicine retreats in the Peruvian Amazon. He is the author of The Accidental Shaman and co-author of Plant Spirits, Shamanism, and the Ayahuasca Visions of Pablo Amaringo. He lives in London. This sounds super cool. Pretty good sized cards here. This isn't my favorite box type. Y'all know if you watched me before that I like a box that pulls apart. This is the most recent one I have. But, which is just, pull apart box. Fits on my shelf. It's easy to get to, easy to use. But we won't mark it just yet. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's very pretty. Let's see how close we can get. Okay, so I'm taking a look at the book here, and we've got a few interesting spreads, but as I was kind of moving through the book, I just noticed that the seam on this kind of popped up a little, so I wonder how this will hold up over time, the book itself. But other than that, the pages are good quality. The cover is, a good thickness, but I'm not sure about that glue. So here it says there's a few layouts here, or a few spreads. We have the three worlds layout, which represents the questioner, the upper world, middle world, and lower world. And then they have a Mesa Norteña layout. And so it basically kind of goes over that this layout, the Mesa Norteña layout, this is like a neutral position, and then these are then it's like light and dark, I believe. Yeah. So it's just it's kind of working more with energies, it feels like. But I would have to, read it more to give you more information. And then the last one, the Chicana Andean cross layout, which is, or Andean, Andean cross layout. And looks similar to Celtic cross, except for how you put the cards out. But the very first card is the issue. The second card is the past influences. The third card is the future outcome. The fourth card is the upper world. The fifth card is the middle world. And the sixth card is the lower world. And just based on how the card is placed, I recognize that our world is the middle world. If that wasn't obvious, probably, but it wasn't to me right away. For some reason lately, I have been reading the very first card of these books, so that it's easier for you guys to kind of fast forward. This one is it's really long. It's almost 4 pages, and it has an upright and a reverse. There's a lot of history in here, so I think we're just going to go directly to only the meaning, the thoughts for reflect. If we're going to do, of the 4 pages, we're going to do 2.5. Okay, here we go. The meaning of this card, if you drew this card, Tatrukim commends you by being aware of the artificial moats between various schools of medicine. There is a tendency to erect defensive walls like a figurative castle around each school, and even criticize and denigrate the other schools. You know this at some level borders on a farce, even though it can have severe and even grave consequences. When it comes to health, you know what is best for yourself and your family instinctively. You will not get dragged into the mire of competitive outlooks on health and medicine, and will work with the most appropriate system that supports you and your family's health. Somewhere in the back of your mind lives the old proverb, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Of course, there's a broader picture of that demonstrates your personal power, discernment, and integrity. If you give this some thought, nothing is more important than health and vitality. Having wealth, material possessions, and such like pales into insignificance compared to being healthy and sound of mind and body. The latter one is one of your priorities in life, eating food that offers good nutrition, making time and space for physical exercise, and of course not allowing yourself to be manipulated into negative downward spiral of thinking. It is always a question of balance between hectic work lives, conflicting information, product advertising, celebrity endorsements, and downright propaganda from the media. You can reconcile the seemingly irreconcilable, and this is something in which you can take great pride. If you have drawn this card reverse, I think it's Rupkin reminds you how difficult and challenging at many levels it is to keep your head above water, and so many conflicting claims and counterclaims. Your first recourse is to conventional medicine. For sure, they have pharmaceutical medicines that will address the immediate symptoms and provide relief. However, this often comes at a cost. If you take the medications over the long term, there can be severe side effects which will require additional types of medication or even surgery to resolve, and so on. You probably have personal experiences and know anecdotal stories about this. We all want a speedy solution to health problems. This is a given, but as you know deep down, a quick fix does not always offer the lasting and abiding solution. It is an opportunity to explore deeper within yourself and ask the question, What brought me here to this place? It can be a painful question to ask, but it presents the possibility of insight and wisdom and the impetus for personal transformation. Call upon the strength and determination of Tatarukim to fortify and encourage you and give you the confidence to address the underlying causes of problems that affect your health and vitality, so you will know without a doubt which path will meet your needs to live a vital and healthy life. Thoughts for reflection. I just want to see if it... I do wish they would put in these books like the pronunciation, like phonetic pronunciation of these names. Okay, so Tatarukim wants the proponents of both medicine paths, holistic and scientific, to open their hearts and minds and see the wisdom in each of the ways. When it comes to health, you know what is best for yourself and your family instinctively. You can reconcile the seemingly irreconcilable. In the reverse, it is challenging to keep your head above water amid so many conflicting claims and counterclaims regarding health and medicine. We all want a speedy solution to health problems, but you know deep down that a quick fix does not always offer a lasting solution. This is an opportunity to explore deeper within yourself and ask the question, what brought me here to this place? And the last one is call upon the strength and determination of Tatarukim to fortify and encourage you to give the confidence to address the underlying cause of problems that affect your health and vitality. This card is actually prefaced with, it is more important to know what sort of person has a disease than to know what sort of disease a person has. And that was written by Hippocrates. I like that even though you have this long explanation, they do have like a nice summary at the back of the chapter of kind of how to interpret the card. So this is actually a card deck you can get to know pretty fluently and easily over time. And then there's so many pictures in the first card here. I'm seeing like a DNA helix. I'm seeing, of course, I'm seeing what looks to me is like Asian robes or traditional dress. I'm seeing a scientist in a lab. I'm seeing something like a tube, a wormhole that, is dropping atoms and all kinds of stuff out of it. I see, like I said, DNA. I see more laboratory stuff. I see organs. I can't tell if that's a heart or a lung. I think it might be a lung. So the things that your eye are going to be drawn to in this kind of a picture is going to be really where the message is. So I think that's pretty cool. There's some beautiful like little flowers here. I'll bet somebody watching might know the name of those flowers. You've got a coin down here in the corner. There's pills I see. There's a man who is throwing up. I'll bet that's an ayahuasca trip. So I would see this angel of medicine, which it says angel of medicine. And I mean, you can probably, whatever the first thing that comes to mind, whether it's like addiction or healing or new types of therapy, or we're going with traditional medicine, or we're reaching back to our ancestors. I'm just seeing all these different pictures here, and whatever kind of comes to mind is probably what you're going to intuit with this particular card. And then it's nice that you have those definitions at the back of the chapter to kind of over time learn it pretty fluently. Okay, next card we have the Nabu, Angel of Sacred Wisdom. And look at all the geometric shapes in there. I do like cards that have a lot of symbolism, and I'm super close on this card, but there's so much detail. Ooh, I see angels in this one, or what look like entities. Who knows? It could be a twin flame kind of thing, because there's two of them. It could. There's so many ways to interpret this card. This is incredible, beautiful. So many shapes. We've got eyes here. That's one of the things that I was drawn to. Beautiful card. So this is Nabu, number 2, Nabu, Angel of Sacred Wisdom. These are just so detailed. Look at that. Tree's got a face in her. It's a her. It's a her. And It almost looks like there's people in there in the trees. That is just, I guess, like sprites. I see like little bridges, and we got some more angels up here in the top. Here's our little tree face. Very interesting. We got these different colored pools of water. There's just so much going on in these images. Ooh, we've got a couple eagles here. This looks like another medicine kind of thing. And I need to look up what this is. I know it, and I'm going to see it, and I'm going to remember it, and I just can't remember right now. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments. Tell me what this little snake thing is. I know it has to do with like medicine. Like it's like the old, Red Cross thing. It's like the old school Red Cross. But this like little eagle thing, yeah. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. We've got some eyes up here. It looks like some snakes. And there's our eagles, and it looks the eagles. The feathers kind of make up the back of his chair. I can't tell if those are his wings. I guess there's a couple of ways you could interpret that, just depending on how you see the picture. Do you see the picture with the king with wings or without wings? Oh, and there's parrot up here. And I'm trying to see if the eyes turn into little faces here. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. There's so many. Hopefully you guys can kind of pause these pictures too and just kind of take a look at them. But this is number 4, Equilon, Angel of Human Evolution. And I'm almost going to say that there are some Emperor parallels to the Rider-Waite deck. So cool. Ooh, we've got 5. Dana, Angel of Death. And it's interesting because 5 in the major arcana is faith, or the Hierophant. So I'm like, I don't know why I made that correlation other than the 5. But I'm like, I don't know. Really, like, I don't know, the Hierophant, faith, kind of leading us to, our whole lives lead to death, I guess, on some level. I don't know, whatever. We got some eels down here. Looks like there's some faces in these little pictures, or there's just eyes. There's pictures almost like chat bubbles. There's the same face almost like over here. These almost look like mirror images. I think actually throughout the deck you're seeing almost asymmetrical like mirror images here. We've got some people with like halos. I would almost say that looks like our spirit. This is kind of something, and going to sleep, something they're going to sleep. I'm seeing horns in the background here. Lots of colors. So intricate. And this, she's got a jug of water here. This is number 6. Oh, did I tell you what number 5 was? Yeah, I did, Dana. Okay. Number 6 is Aramu Muru, Angel of Human Civilization. And they've got Egyptian pyramids. We've got these like flying discs. We've got these, I want to say they kind of, I don't know, they almost look like different colored discs. Like they have a hole in the center like a DVD. Or, yeah, whatever, DVD, CD. Look at that. There's other ruins. Like this just looks like, this would influence the building of something large, like a large project for me. Cool. All right, and then the Sophia, Angel of Grace. I think these flowers, these downward flowers mean something. Somebody's got to tell me what those are. Somebody's gardens. Somebody who watches gardens. What are these like long flowers here that look like they kind of like hang down from vines? Maybe I need to get a flower deck. Rainbow, the double butterfly. Very, very cool picture. 7, Sophia, Angel of Grace. She's dancing on a branch. Lots of butterflies. Very cool. Okay, we've got 8, Layla, angel of conception and birth. It's almost like she's got a mirror image of like the Empress. Looks like the Empress to me. And this card itself, kind of all of it, angel of conception and birth, of course, it's going to remind me of the Empress card of many different Rider-Waite decks. And it's like they're just like, they're like busts. They're not the full female. They almost look like a sphinx kind of thing. Well, there's these faces up here. Maybe more spirit guides advocating to our angels. There's more DNA. You know, the double helix for the DNA. Lots of reds and oranges and yellows in this card. Pretty amazing. Cool. 9, Atun Sunga, angel of courage. I love that they use the lion for courage. I would definitely get Leo from this card. There's some horses in the top 2 corners. I almost feel like the prize, courage, prize. This card just reminds me of like the Kentucky Derby with this mirrored image of these horses. Because there's a gold medal there, so many flowers coming at them. So I feel like this is the winning horse of the Kentucky Derby. So I just feel like this is an accomplishment card, that there's courage and almost like an entity of courage that's looking out over these horses down here that can fly and then later become winners. Like, I don't know, fast courage. There's so many things that you can kind of infer. Very cool card. So 9, Atun Sunga, angel of courage. And we've got 10. I'm going to pronounce the X as a Z. Zilanster, angel of prosperity. Oh, these pictures are gorgeous. She's got all kinds of butterflies. Lots of transformation throughout the deck. But there's so much detail. How can you not be transformed by these images? 11, Seresta, angel of language. Oh, I like that one. That just makes me want to travel. I just feel like higher selves are talking. This is so interesting. I don't know how to like really feel about this mirrored image. Like, is that our twin soul? Is that our higher self? Are those our spirit guides? But there's a mirror image. It's like you're surrounded by, I don't know, goodness. It's a lot of beautiful colors. You can see the chakras on her arms. It looks like her solar plexus chakra is lit up, even though it's right on her heart. It's like an orangey yellow color to me. But it does feel like her soul, her gift. Very cool. 12, Atun Mat, angel of divine law. This deck is definitely very interesting. It's calling all of these things angels, but Ma is an Egyptian god. And it does say that in the book, but it's an interesting take to define them as angels, as kind of like that angelic entity. Yeah, interesting. So many shapes and colors. Big snake down here. I think that's looks kind of like a butterfly. Is it a butterfly? "13, Kaladin, angel of the subaquatic realm. Mermaid, dolphin, fish, eel, So many details. 14, Floripes, Diva of the Plant Mysteries. Hey, there's those flowers again. Somebody's got to tell me what they are. I feel like I should know what they are. Ooh, look at all the rainbows. Oh, it has hummingbirds. Oh, it has hummingbirds. And we've got like faces here on the sides coming out of vines. Not sure what those are. Rainbow flowers, more of those kind of fluty flowers. This angel looks like it's in protection mode. The Angel of Feminine Mystery. So that's number 15, Amasanga, Angel of the Feminine Mystery. Then we have 16, Nyota Makali, Angel of Regeneration. And I'm pretty sure Kali is another god from another religion. I think India, somewhere there. In the Eastern culture. There's a tornado in there. There's a car underwater over here. I don't want him to come to visit. Those look like disasters. This is definitely a card of climate change because we've got beautiful, pristine ocean down here. Or even, it could be ocean. Maybe those are some trees. But it's beautiful, and then you have like clean energy, solar panels and wind energy and solar energy, the sun there. And then up here you've got hurricanes and cars underwater and buildings underwater, and then you've got smokestacks and factories. I wonder what drew your eye first when if you're watching and you feel like commenting, which one of these images kind of drew your eye? All right, we've got number 17, Takshashila, Angel of the Mineral Realm. Ooh, gemstones, crystals, and look at the wavelengths kind of coming off of his feathers. That's cool. Then we've got 18, Rintala, Angel of Sanctuary. She reminds me of like a Xena, Princess Warrior, or Warrior Princess or something. She-Ra, this big old gold sword and gold shield and sword. So many details. 19, Pachacamac, Angel of the Three Worlds. Oh, we've got crystals up here. He's holding a geometric shape in his hand. We've got cities and factories with an airplane here. We've got nature. So I feel like he's balancing the wilderness and city life, people, the sacred geometry and crystals. Angel of the Three Worlds. So I feel like the three worlds are crystals, people, and nature. There we go. We got number 20, Dari, Diva of the Rainforest. Lots of birds and butterflies. Lots of water. I feel like emotional card probably with all that water. Purple in the wings, maybe crown chakra. There's so much to really just kind of pull from. The colors, the numbers, the god it's referencing. Angel of Science and the Arts. And looks like he's standing. It almost looks like he's standing in water. But there's kind of flowers all around. He's got blue wings that almost match what I think looks like water. Trees all around, and those pretty flowers again. I don't know what it is about those flowers. I always look at the mountains as representative of the journey. Like he's almost blocking the view of any obstacles in your way. Super cool. 22, Metasakoshi, Angel of Peace. There's the parrots. Then we've got 23, Kathima, Diva of the element of air. Everything flying. Her too. What's in the center of her dress there? It looks like a, what is that? It feels like it's a flower of some sort. I don't know. Oh, it looks like something is holding her up. We've got two people breathing underneath her. Well, they're not even two people. They're kind of these mirror images, which is what we've kind of seen throughout the deck. And it's this balance of light and dark, I feel like. And the angel is in the neutral. I'm starting to feel this deck a little bit. 24, Zarabeth, Diva of the element of water. I'm going to go through these a little quicker. 25, Shungoniva, Nina, or Nina, Diva of the element of fire. People, eagles. 26, Ariade, Diva of the element of earth. There's like tiger stripes, tigers over here. Those are the first tigers I've seen. 27, Moonin Shipash, Angel of Music. Cool, I like that they used like a made-up instrument. And this one does not have like the same mirroring kind of thing. It's got a flute player here, and a guitar player here, and a horn player here, and a violinist here. And then he's got some made-up instrument that I've never seen, but if this is a real instrument, I must know what it is. It looks like it's making up all of those sounds, but kind of like a electronic keyboard would, but that's not a key. That doesn't look like a keyboard to me. 28, Rami, Angel of Serenity. Ah, that looks peaceful. 29, Akasha, Angel of Karma. There's so many pictures. We got mirror images on this one again. And there are people. I almost feel like this is like past lives. It almost kind of reminds me of like the minimal knowledge I have of like the Buddhist wheel. Where in each life you progress around the wheel. Sometimes you're at the top of the wheel, sometimes you're at the bottom, depending on the life that you're in, but it's a stage or a progression. Then we've got 30, Kunan Pachak, Angel Guardian of the Earth. Didn't we have an Angel Guardian of the Earth? I swear we just had one. Yeah, oh, Element of Earth. All right, so there we go. It's not the same. This one is Diva. It's the goddess of the element of earth. And this is the angel guardian. Okay, so I guess the Diva is the goddess and angel is the masculine, maybe. Okay, I kind of get it. Angel guardian of the earth. It's not the element of earth, like, you know, putting your feet on the ground. It's more like the protection we have. There's so many protectors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they are mirror images. So it's on the light and the dark side, and they're protecting the whole earth, hopefully from ourselves, the melting ice caps and the carbon dioxide. the extreme weather. God is helping us. Ha. 31, Chaska, Angel of Love. Ooh, I love that. We've got swans in the shape of a heart. We got more flowers. She's got a sexy red dress on, so. Oh, she's got stripes. I kind of like that. I feel like the language of love has stripes, maybe. I don't know. Very cool. And we've got these have kind of been throughout the cards, the different kind of cultural, like this looks kind of like Japanese or Asian kind of little houses with the uplifted stuff. And I've seen other things that were from like maybe Russia or the Middle East or even in India. I love that about Oracle decks. I love kind of incorporate. I mean, it is all the stuff. The tarot, Oracle decks. It's a pictorial history on some level that we can all relate to. So 32, Sumaruna, Angel of Spiritual Awakening. I really like this card. I love this card. It's like that's the essence, I feel like, of exactly who we are. We've got our root chakra, our sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and they really kind of pinpointed on the pineal gland of the third eye. And I do like how the purple light is, or the purple crown chakra is literally at the tip of the head. And I feel like it's using those medical snakes. Those medical snakes look like the double helix of the DNA for me. I know that they mean something. I wish I knew. Somebody put in the comments what those double snakes are for the medical thing. But there's so much symbolism here. I love that the light is going straight, the whitest light is going straight into the crown chakra. It illuminates the whole human body, which I just feel like is like, our higher self is that light. It's kind of expressing itself through our human body. And we've got some more like energies kind of blowing energy towards or looking in on these figures throughout the deck. And then we have 33, Uskayar and Sumaknusta, Angels of the Sacred Union. This is a marriage card. They're birds of a feather. Their feathers are the same. There's a lot of information in the imagery, but I don't think that it's even though I feel like there's a lot of Amazonian stuff in here, and I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but there seems to be a lot of Christian influences, but there's also Egyptian influences and Buddhist influences as well. But the cards, the artwork are gorgeous, and I'd say that the book is good as well. I like that there's history behind the art and the relationship between the author. So if you liked this this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Comments, just a heart or a thumbs up would really help the channel grow as well. In terms of cardstock, it's a good size cardstock for 33 cards. I mean, that's thick. It's thick. That's pretty thick for 33 cards. They don't bend too much that they're not going to retain their shape. Actually, these are kind of nice that I can almost shuffle. My hands are, see, they bend enough that I can shuffle. Okay, I'm not mad at these cards in terms of that. Let's see. So, let's see. We'll zoom out a little bit so you can see me shuffling. easier on these big ones to kind of go sideways, but I like shuffling. I feel like it's so much, it's accurate. That's how I feel. It's accurate and it sounds better. It sounds way cooler when you do the bridge. All right, let's see here. Ooh. Very first thing that came out, Angel of Karma. We'll just read the quick little oversight. Angel of Karma is number 29. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Oh, and it's a quote from Maya Angelou. It's interesting, it's very interesting to me, the influences, because there's quotes in here from Einstein, Hippocrates, like that's Hermes. So there's quotes from all over. But I guess the artwork is Amazonian influenced because of the okay, so it's the artwork. And it's only utilizing some of, I don't know, I don't like maybe the Amazonian, but I think the Amazonian artwork is really what they're doing. But let's see what else it says besides try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. In the upright, which is, we're just going to read the upright, we all must act with kindness, gentleness, and compassion toward each other and with life itself. You do your utmost best to show kindness, understanding, non-judgment, and compassion. You have the wisdom of introspection to explore your feelings, to understand and reconcile the source of past situation in which you caused another person harm. You've learned something about yourself that needed this karmic catalyst to be activated and then healed. So if that's you, because this card I barely shuffled when I did, the cards falling out shuffle, and it just flew out. It was like I barely got to do that, and it just flew out. So if that was you, give me a thumbs up in the comments below, and I thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and have a beautiful, blessed day.